There are powers on Earth too hidden to be seen, and conspiracies too vast to comprehend. For years, the world has seen fact distorted, reality manipulated, and the truth concealed. Join the Pierre Sabak podcast to uncover the real meanings behind ancient aliens and their symbolism.
Hi, this is Pierre Sabak, unlocking the keys to the mysteries. Now today I thought I would talk about panspermia. I've made reference to panspermia in a number of my videos, particularly in relation to the second creation, and I really wanted to have a look at panspermia in context to the Greek tradition. So first of all, we're going to have a look at the etymology. Now the Greek word panspermeros literally means containing all kinds of seeds, and these are the seeds which are attributed originally to the seeds of the earth. Now in its modern usage, panspermia denotes the theory of life, and this is that life on the earth originated from microorganisms or which are chemical precursors of life present in outer space. Now, according to exobiologists, these germs or viruses or small organisms are able to initiate life by reaching suitable environments, for example, a planetary body or an ocean of water. And again, the transferal of life is typically thought to be transferred through meteorites. So therefore, the meteorite would crash on the earth and would therefore infect the planet. So this is the traditional idea of panspermia, particularly from a chemist perspective and also an exobiological perspective. Now there is of course panspermia which was advocated by the geneticist Francis Crick, which is altogether a little bit different. Now he proposed, now Francis Crick is famous for proposing the double helix structure of the DNA. So he's very important in terms of chemistry and in terms of biology. Now in 1972, Crick, with his colleague, submitted a paper called Directed Panspermia Theory. Now this paper stated the possibility that a technologically advanced civilization could have, to use his own words, have infected the planet with life. Now, at the time, this was considered obviously to be a very innovative hypothesis, but we need to take into context that this hypothesis, although certainly innovative within the scientific community, was a very old and a very ancient idea. And this idea originally originates from, or is propounded by the philosopher Anaxagoras. Now he was around 500 to 428 BC. It's very interesting because Anaxagoras' name actually means the speaker of the prince, or the princely speaker. So he obviously had information or knowledge which was gathered from this royal or this royal lineage. Again, there is this relationship between lordship and those who were born of a boat, which were considered to be angelic. Now, Anaxagoras, he suggested that the universe is composed of an infinite number of seeds from which life originated from the sky. So, in other words, all of creation, or what we find within creation, was planted on the earth by the gods. And this was a very early and a very common idea found throughout the Semitic and Hellene source occults. Now, the concept is also found within Islamic scriptural exegesis and also within the Apocrypha as well. And panspermia is dependent upon a secret teaching. Now, in this paradigm, God, or should we say the Elohim, does not create man, but rather he recreates man. And he recreates this seed of man from this existent or proto-model. So the Adamic man, in other words, is created originally from another man, from a proto-man, and this goes back into the traditions of the cherubim. So in the traditions of the cherubim and angels are very distinct from the Adamic angels. Both of these are born from a boat, but the Adamic angels have been recreated, and this is an important concept which is emphasized with both within the biblical and also within the Islamic and the Apocryphal and Hermetical traditions. Now, the origin of the seed of humanity, although originating from mankind, there was this proto-model, and this bloodline was ascribed to the proto-humans, or this cherubim, which was thought to be angelic. Now, according to the Bible and the Quran, as we said before, they seeded the earth, and this process was referred to esoterically, certainly within the Bible and within the Quran, as the second creation. But the second creation is essentially panspermia, and panspermia was the planting of mankind on the earth by the gods. In the Judaic traditions and the source occults, the gods were referred to as the Elohim, the high ones. And that's essentially panspermia. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up. And thank you for listening. This is Pierre Sabak. Let's try and make this a better world. Thank you.